Hello people in the house are doing today. Today we're talking about teachers being more aware of mental health issues. This goes for Ireland and England and all the countries nearly in Europe, apart from the Norwegian countries like Norway, Finland, Sweden, Iceland and Denmark, because they have basically good mental health education in schools. Like, it's ridiculous how good they are and how good the government care more about people's mental health than in this tip of a country where so many young people die, which is the truth. I'm really not gonna deny it, but there's so many young people, and I hear of so many young people taking their lives. And to be honest, I should not be really here as a young person. I should not be really here myself. Uh, because I do suffer with this issue, and it is hard. I know it's hard when you have a learning disability too, with mental health issues like anxiety and depression. You feel like it's your fault. You wonder, why do I have this? Is it something that I done? And I'm just going to tell everybody very, very straight, to anybody who's feeling like this. I know I'm in college and I'm doing my best. I have loads of exams coming up. About 15 exams nearly coming up in the next year. And the only thing I say to myself when I'm dyslexic, when I feel like I don't know, and it's very hard to explain to me, like I have to be told 5 or 6 times about something like a metalwork or woodwork, I just say to myself, every man and every woman has their own unique personalities and unique differences. And my differences is my mental health problems. Well, you could say that, and you could say that God put me on this earth to speak and to stand up to any education minister or anybody who says that mental health is not important in schools. But teachers are not trained. When I was growing up, teachers, this was never taught in national school, and nobody ever cared less if you were lying dead in the bed. Uh, like, it was not politicized as much as I was when I was growing up, but now it's all politicized, and I'm very pleased. But it's not. Teachers are not trained. In simple as that, they don't know how to cope with mental health issues. They don't know what effect young people with depression and anxiety problems, like myself. Like, believe me, I know when I'm talking to about people with mental health issues. I know myself. I talk to so many people on a daily basis with mental health issues. It's one of the biggest issues I take very, very seriously. And I always take it to the government, and I always take it to the Minister for Health, and always like that. They literally fell up listening to me. That's literally the point of breaking point. Like, it's just ridiculous. Every so often when I'm the Minister for Health and all that, his office and everything, like, it's ridiculous. But I'm very pleased with the mental health funding. But I do think teachers should nearly take a month of training to learn about mental health issues, because it is very widespread in our society. We just have to look at our Norwegian and Finnish cousins over in the Norwegian oh, Baltic countries, basically, to see that they are doing a better job than we ever did in our mental health services in our schools. Because in Finland they have it put into their society of helping each other out. That's really important, because you're doing an exam. You might be doing the state exam in April next year. You might, the same as me, probably next year in April. You might think I'm the only one that's doing it, but you don't have to worry, because there's so many young people doing the exam the same as you. You might not take that. You might not be aware of that. But somewhere in your mind, there's that hope. There's that hope that you could pass. There's that hope you could not pass. But there's a hope of one thing, that this will not last forever. This will only be an hour or two of an exam, and I'll be able to go home, and I'll be able to have a little sleep or a little relax. Because things like tests and exams, they do not last forever. They might last for 2 hours, they might feel like an eternity, but they will never last forever. And teachers, this one thing I can can't emphasize enough. Teachers should not put pressure on students. It's hard enough in this generation without being fired homework at you, and it's supposed to have it first thing in the morning. And you know, it's very hard in this generation. Like my generation growing up, I had no internet, to be honest with you. Like my family really didn't care much for the internet, to be honest with you, because my parents are very old. Like that's really the reason why. And I kind of grew up in the way they did. Like, you know, it's just basic. But technology is good. But it's a good in the right reasons. That's what I always think to myself. But anyway, I just want to say teachers do need more training. So yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and bye.